It's been a long time. I know it's been a very long time. But I'm here, I'm alive. And guess what, guys? Let me show you. I made it. I barely made it, but I made it. There have been a lot of changes that have gone on in my life for the past 2.5 months, but I'm here in one piece. And I made it. So I guess I will fill you guys in. I'll fill you guys in as I go. I'm back now vlogging. I honestly had to take a break because when I say that this last semester for me was so intense, it was so intense. It was like my whole LPN program in one semester. I have not felt that nervous and just on edge the whole effing time until this semester. I feel like I coasted through RN school, and when I mean like by coast, I feel like it was easy on me. I wasn't really stressed out, which is good. But the only stressful moment in that program was this last semester. I don't know if it's like that for every other school, but I just know that, oh my gosh, like it was just crazy. First of all, I passed by 1 point. You need an 80, and I think I got like a 81%. At least I passed. Okay, so at least I still have a B. But B, yeah, it's a B. You need a B. But it was just a lot going on. Like my health, like it seemed like I was just being attacked every which way. I had another family member very close to me that was diagnosed with cancer in like January. So that was like, boom, we gonna start it off right here. So, you know, helping, you know, to be an advocate and work through that, and then also work through school. Mind you, I'm a mom of a toddler. My baby needs speech therapy. Like, it was just a lot that I had to deal with this semester. A lot of new things and new challenges that I had to deal with this semester that I feel like if I didn't have the support system that I had and I still have, I don't know if I would have made it. Like, to have my mom here, and just this week, like I had clinical on Monday, and these clinicals this semester, for some reason, I don't know, has been really like exhausting me. I am exhausted by the next day. I'm serious. Like, I am exhausted after clinical. And it's kind of a good thing, because that means that I'm like using all of my skills. I'm learning a lot, and I'm like hitting the floors. I'm doing something. I'm taking a lot in. And I think for me, like mental exhaustion is just like, it's a little bit more than physical exhaustion, like for me. So, I had to deal with that. We had to do community service hours. We had to do lab hours. We had to do simulations, which I think I have like one more simulation to do. And then on top of that, we had like a crap load of homework. Mind you, the main course that I had was Med-Surg 2. I feel like Med-Surg has never been my strong suit, but I can explain. The reason being is because I feel like they put Med-Surg at the end, but then you don't have like a huge amount of time to like really grasp everything that you're supposed to be, like grasping. Like, all of the information that you're learning is so much. I had an exam. I had 4 big exams in this course. An exam every other week. And for those of you who may or may not know or understand how intense that shit is, I'm still doing clinical. I'm doing community service hours. I'm doing, I also had to volunteer with other semester, groups. And it's just like lab hours, and you dealing with home life and dealing with a family member who's been newly diagnosed with something that's like life-threatening possibly. I was dealing with a lot. I don't know how I'm still standing. And I do know, because but God really like kept me for real, like sane. I feel like I don't really like talk about it that much, but I just really feel like if you really don't believe that there's like a higher being, I really like I need to pray for you, because how do you make it? How do you make it? So it was just a lot. That's all I have to say. To deal with that, to find time to deal with all of that was just a lot. It was a lot. So today I went to my preceptorship orientation and I got my assignment. So I'm going to be in the ICU at nights. I have to do 6 12-hour shifts. So I have to do like a total of 72 hours, I think that adds up to. So that should be very interesting. Which I'm really happy about it, because I requested to be in critical care, like ICU setting anyway. Like that's really like my thing. I really love to do that. It's either that or case management. But I feel like if I get experience in the ICU for a couple of years, I'll be like really good to go with the case management route. But that's where I want to end up. So I'm really happy about that. I'm in my element. I'm so glad I didn't get ER. Shout out to my ER people. I love y'all. I love y'all to death. And when I was probably like 25, 24 years old, I probably would have done ER trauma. That's actually something I was very interested in doing. But I feel like now I'm just a little bit slower, and my OCD is more like in the ER, I feel like you stabilize a patient and then you send them off. You transfer them somewhere else. And like, I noticed that like my OCD just was not letting me just enjoy that. Like, I got satisfaction out of stabilizing the patient, but then I also wanted to follow that case to see, okay, so what else are we going to do with this patient? And I didn't get to do that in my clinical rotation. So I knew then that ER just wasn't a thing for me. So no offense to anyone who did go to the ER. I do think that that's something like amazing. You have to be gifted to be down there. It's fast paced. And I don't know if it's due to my stroke years ago, but I just cannot be stimulated like that anymore. I just can't. I can't take it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a mom and I got a lot of shit going on. I have no idea, but I just can't take it. It's too much for me. So I feel like ICU, I'm a lot more patient when it comes to stuff like that. It's a little bit slower. It can be quick, but it's a little bit slower, and you got to be really patient. Like, you could deal with one patient for days and they could be intubated for days and may not have a change. But I like stuff like that. I like taking care of like that one patient or that one or two patients that you may have. So I don't know, but anyway, so that's what happened. And we had to wear I don't know if you guys can see, my bear is in the way, sorry. I don't know. So I had on this little cream pantsuit. You can't really see my shoes, but I think this is the shoe that I had, like a little flat. And I did not wear a heel. I was going to wear a heel today, but I was like, I was having a hectic ass morning. It was freezing this morning. I was like, no, I'm gonna wear my flat and call it a day. So we had to wear like, business casual clothing, and we had mock interviews, which it was I feel like the interviews were kind of informal. It was more informative. Like, I know the interviewer I had, I do remember her name, but I'm not going to name drop here. She was really nice. Like, she was like a nurse leader, manager in the ER in one of the hospitals here. And she was just really filling us in as to what specific questions we should be asking. And stay weary of, like, you know, the sign-on bonuses. Like, she was really schooling us, and, like, you know, as she asked us like interview questions, but I feel like it was still informal, because it was almost like we all had like a conversation more than anything, and we're just like really, you know, like woosahing and like just really getting to know each other. And I like that. I like that when I meet other nurses, they're just so, I feel like it's like that everywhere sometimes, where they're just so down to earth, and it's like they kind of understand what you just went through and what you are going through at that moment. And I really admired her story. I feel like her story was amazing. She worked full-time. She was a mom, a wife, and was going through nursing school full-time. So shout out to her. And it's funny because I do understand what it's like to work full-time and be in nursing school. I did that in my LPN program. So I know that mess is hard. I can't imagine having Sincere working full-time, dealing with Mike, and going to school. Like, I don't even know if I would have made it, honestly. Especially like the way this semester was, I probably would have had to quit my job, honestly, if I worked. So it was just a lot. I wanted to fill you guys in as to what was going on and why I did not vlog in the last 2 months. Because I think my last vlog posted on January 31st. And you know what's crazy is I did record a vlog. And I don't know if I put it together. I got to look on my computer, on my drive. But I did record a vlog to give you guys an update. I don't know if I'm gonna like try to edit that in here somewhere or like give it to you guys. But oh, that's another thing. I think in my last update I was telling y'all what happened health wise for me. My hemoglobin dropped so bad. I thought I was gonna have to go get a blood transfusion. Like, this whole semester my hemoglobin was low. So that's another thing. I barely was passing my exams. Like, it was just a mess. Like, this this semester was a mess. And you know what? I usually feel symptoms when my hemoglobin is low, but I think it was masked. Like, I thought I was exhausted from school. I didn't realize that it was actually because I had, you know, like a low blood count, a low hemoglobin. So, girl, walking around here dizzy, out of breath, about to pass out. Like, it was a mess, and it got bad. Like, it got really bad, but I'm glad that I'm like a little bit stable. I do need to go check where my levels are now, because I still feel exhausted, and I'm kind of nervous because I'm like, am I tired from school, or is that my hemoglobin going back down? Because I went and got therapy, and I went up to like a 9, but I did have my cycle right after that, literally like the next day. And then I had another cycle. So I don't really know where I'm at right now. So I could be tired. Like, I probably dropped, I don't know. But it's an easy fix. So, I mean, it was just a lot. It was a lot. I dealt with a lot this semester. I really did bust my ass this semester. I can actually say that I earned this RN. And I kind of like, it's me. I challenged myself. I kind of felt like, am I really earning this degree if it's not hard on me? It's so weird. Like, why do we do that to ourselves? I don't know, but I don't know why. I don't know if you all think that way, but I don't know why I do that. Like, oh, this seems a little too easy. I didn't really stress out. Am I really earning this? Do I really... Listen, my whole attitude changed after this semester. I kind of joked with one of my professors that I had. Shout out to my Dr. R. I'll say that. I won't name drop. But, you know, I came kind of late today because of whatever traffic they got going on in Tampa is crazy in the morning. But they were like kind of, you know, like taking a picture to celebrate like everyone and their accomplishment and making it to the finish line. And I was like, yeah, girl, I crawled. And she was like cracking up, and I'm like, I crawled. I literally crawled to the finish line. I don't care about nobody else, but I crawled. I barely made it, but I made it. But it's the truth. So I don't know. I'm gonna cut it short. This is a good 15 minutes. Good update. Wonderful update. I can't wait to take you all with me from this point in my journey on, because I feel like I really missed y'all. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know, my faithful watchers have missed me as well and probably was wondering what was going on. I was stressing the hell out. That's what the hell was going on. But anyway, I'm back. I'm back like I never left. I actually have some time to actually drop this vlog. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tonight or if I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but my mom's in town and we're going to go to Row House. So if I don't drop the vlog tonight, you guys are gonna see that as well, because I'm gonna probably vlog that as well. Us going to Row House to work out on Friday morning. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm so happy. Thank you. I love you all for your support, and I just wanted to drop in and give you guys like a good, you know, update. So I will see you all later. Bye.